All right, right now we've got Steve Oguttu. Steve, good morning.
Good morning, Kumboka. How are you doing?
Us guys
Hi,
are
Kev.
good.
What's up, Steve?
What's up?
It's been a while.
Yeah, man.
How's
Welcome.
the week starting?
It started really, really good. Energy is just right. Now, we just want to unpack a couple of things, and maybe you can help us out with this. Looking
Right.
at the front page of the Standard, Steve Oguttu, tell the people who you are.
Okay, I'm a communications and governance specialist. Yeah, of course, a youth, and very passionate about, good governance issues in the country.
All right, let's talk good governance. One of the things that, Kenyans got Kenyans' attention last week was that Raila Amolo Odinga getting COVID and what that meant to the meeting that was supposed to happen at State House.
Yeah, first of all, I think I'd like to really say that I'm just like many Kenyans, happy about the progress that he's making with his health.
Yeah.
And just really, the speediest recovery wishes to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, the step that he even took to go public and make us know about his health status
Yeah.
is something that even other leaders need to emulate. People of his caliber are people who, public interest.
Yeah.
Whatever happens to them, I think it's important that we get to know.
All right.
And yeah.
But one of the biggest questions, which was also raised by Miguna, was that, okay, this guy is faking it. He's running away from this meeting. When things are not going his way, he's going to just randomly show up with a disease. And seeing how quickly he's, gotten out of hospital, he's back on his feet, it brings a lot of speculation. What are your thoughts regarding the power, BBI and is Rao still going to, be with this movement? There are too many cooks now in this concoction?
That's a good question. But I don't know who still trusts Miguna. He's turned into a blogger. He's turned into a blogger. But now going to your question, I think it's clear that there seem to exist some jittery in the BBI initiative.
Yeah.
As it were, we've seen folks like Orengo, Otiende Amolo, talking about how uncomfortable they are becoming with how things are progressing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that we can't just wish away. When Orengo speaks, that's not just a mere person within the ODM, leadership.
Yeah.
And so, but I know maybe there are things that the two leaders that's Raila and the president maybe are discussing to see how they can find solutions to.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that Kibra rally?
Yeah. That was cancelled.
That we were told that there was a call that was made the night before the rally.
Yeah.
So I think that where things are right now, the president's side can't really afford to betray, as it were, so to speak, the right honorable prime minister, or the handshake, as it were.
But of course, one of the biggest, as we wind up, is the ODM has, pointed at fingers and saying that Interior Principal Secretary Kibisho has been in the, he's meddling in BBI politics.
He's the deep state.
He's the deep state, and hence, the questions have been raised as, respect Rao and his position and stop meddling. So, why would they be such speculation? Is there something? Are they just blowing hot air, or is there something to what they're saying?
And that's a good question, because someone like Kibicho again is not just a kawaida person. That's someone who's very close to the president, and I think whatever he says or whatever perceptions he makes people create in their minds, maybe based on his actions and stuff like that. Can go a long way in, affecting how this whole idea, the BBI idea, progresses. And so I think that, in my opinion, the two leaders really understand why they came together. And of course, they've come out and talked to us about it.
Yeah.
But I think that there is need for there to be honesty and actually them to understand the magnitude of what their betrayal would mean to the stability, political and economic stability of this country.
Yeah, exactly. And Steve, by the way, quick one. What is there potential? Because I know people were talking on, especially on social media over the weekend, about the potential of Raila working with Ruto. What are your thoughts? Is that a possibility? So far, I mean, based on this whole Mara Kibicho Maneno's Mara, they want to pull out of the handshake. What does it look like, Raila and Ruto working together?
Right. In politics they say there are no permanent enemies. There only exist permanent interests.
Yeah.
And who knew that the Right Honorable Raila Odinga would work with President Kenyatta?
Yeah.
And so the other day, you had a brother, Dr. Oburu, being asked, about the same question. And he was like, they can't rule it out.
Exactly.
This is politics. And so we shouldn't be surprised if we see them working together.
All right. Thank you so much, Steve
Thanks,
Oguttu.
man.
We appreciate your time this morning, and we'll definitely be engaging you more often.
Good to be with you. Have a good morning. And a
You
good day
too,
ahead.
Steve.
You too, Steve.
Vibes Radio.